Hi and welcome back to WannaGoBiking. My name is Arjan and I'm now near Trois-Ponts, or Three Bridges in English, which is an area that I know somewhat, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later. Has to do actually with the shirt I'm wearing, so more on that later. First off, I'll be going towards vielsalm, and there should be a little lake there. I might catch a coffee, and then I'll be going to the northernmost point of Luxemburg just to tick that box and then head back via obviously a different route, because I never, if I can avoid it, try to ride the same route twice on a given trip. I don't know if you have the same tick, but well anyways, it's an absolutely lovely day. It's even better than yesterday. I think the temperature might have dropped 1 or 2 degrees, but there also seems to be less wind today, maybe 1 or 2, which suits me fine. Anyways, I'll start prepping and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, cheers, bye. Begin the day with a nice 10% incline. Why not? Ah, this is kind of cool. I didn't know they were still here. I'm not sure if you can see them on the GoPro. So there's 2 little arrows here in yellow, and they've got everything to do with why I'm here. So I'll tell you about that one when I've got my breath again. So see you in a bit. I may have just found the perfect place for a little pause. This is not too bad. Nice pavilion. I think I was about to tell you about the signs on the tarmac near Trois-Ponts. I'm not sure if the images I took are precise enough for you to be able to discern the number 6, because the number 6 is quite important in this, as that signifies 6 different routes that you can take from the starting point in Trois-Ponts, which is a supermarket. They are all about 20k long and quite heavily dotted with climbs, as that was the intention of those routes. And I'm not quite sure if you can read on my shirt. It should say Pyrenean Challenge, which is the charity event that in fact I think it was 10 years pretty much to the date when I participated as a training for that 3-day stage in the Pyrenees. We went to the Ardennes, to Trois-Ponts, and one of the participants was an ex-pro rider, and she came up with these routes. She used them for various training camps herself. And the other reason that the number 6 is significant is that she also used it as a training for another very important charity event in the Netherlands, which is called Alpe d'Huez. Zes is the Dutch word for 6, and that means that the idea was, if you can, to mount Alpe d'Huez 6 times in a day to raise money for cancer relief. That's hugely popular and successful. They raise millions a year, so that's really brilliant. Yeah, so that's why I know this region a little bit, and it's good to be back. It's been a while, and yeah, now time for a little pause, and then I'll make my way to Luxemburg. So see you in Luxemburg. Bye. Looks like they finally found a recipe for tarmac here. Usually when I say this, the street immediately turns into gravel or something worse, so we'll see. Well, at this point I really feel like I'm jinxing it. Come on. Steep little buggers. Grand Duché de Luxemburg. Okay. Well, it's not exactly breathtaking, but this is the northernmost point of Luxembourg, I reckon. I'm heading that way now, back up north, and then yeah, see what we come across. I think I'll be passed by the city Vith, which is the German-speaking part again. So let's hope finally to get some coffee and cake. So that's my goal for the day. See you. So it's about 8k to St. Vith, and this is a Ravel réseau. Oh, what was it again? Réseau autonome de véhicules lents. I'll look it up. Oh, what a shame. Again, I couldn't find a place to sit down. Well, there were a few places, but obviously with a bike you have to find a place where you can at least have your bike in sight. As it is a Sunday afternoon, the weather's beautiful, everybody's about, so it was crowded. Yeah, well, what can you do? It's not too bad to actually keep on riding. I'm in downtown Trois-Ponts, and these numbers here. So these numbers are pretty much the last remnants of the tour I was talking about, the Pyrenees challenge. It's still going on, so if you have nothing to do in September, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. 3 days of fun and very hard work, but definitely worth it. And yeah, you see 6 and 6.4, so 4 would have been route 4 out of 6 you could do. Oh, it's good to be back here. Now some final climb to do, but first I think I'll take a waffle. Why not? All right, see ya. Right, that's it. I'm back to the start. I did about 83k, 1600 meters of ascent. Well, that remains to be seen, because my beloved Karoo 2 is actually going to go back to Hammerhead tomorrow, as I've had multiple issues with the barometer on it. It doesn't really play well with the gradients and the elevations, so that part's broken, but I'm going to get a replacement for that, so that's perfect. Good service. Yeah, what a wonderful ride again. Obviously the weather was even better than anticipated. At some point it was 18 degrees and not so much wind. So perfect riding conditions really. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed the ride and the views, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, enjoy your rides and stay safe out there, and I'll see you then. Alright, cheers, bye bye.